stable component that will feature in all pull-up progressions is the presence of the hollow and arch positions. It's important to become proficient in transitioning between both of these positions. To start, let's look at our beat swings. So with our beat swings, what we're looking for is extreme tension. We're looking for no momentum, and we're looking to be utilizing a small range of movement. Range of movement in this context is referring to the distance we are traveling in front of and behind the bar. Progressing on from these, we can start to look at kipping swings. So now with our kipping swings, we're looking to use moderate tension, we're looking to use momentum, and we're also looking to utilize a large range of movement relative to our beat swings. A key point here is that it is predominantly the opening and closing of the shoulder joints that facilitate this movement. You'll also notice that the body has to be in a constant state of balance. In the hollow position, the upper body is behind the bar and the legs are counterbalancing with the feet in front of the bar. The opposite is true for the arch position. If these conditions are not met, the athlete will likely transition into a glide and will then struggle to regain balance without having to drop down and reset. Now, when we want to pull ourselves into the bar to achieve a pull-up, we will do so from our deepest hollow position. This is where our shoulders are high behind the bar. In order to achieve a deeper hollow position, we must first enter that hollow from a deep arch position. Think of this like throwing a football. The further back our arms go, emulating a deeper arch position, the further the ball will be thrown. This then leads to the second point, which is that we must push down on the bar as we transition from the arch into the hollow. This is going to add speed to the movement and hopefully get us into a higher position. And thirdly, we must integrate a hip extension immediately before we pull with our arms into the bar. This is because whilst our arms are connected to the bar and in a straightened position, we have tension and momentum taking us up into the hollow position. A hip extension will then propel us further up behind the bar due to the rotational forces acting on the bar. To achieve a hip extension, we must squeeze the glutes hard and straighten out our bodies. As soon as maximal height has been achieved behind the bar, we must then pull ourselves into the bar, maintaining full body tension. We're going to refer to this position of maximal height behind the bar as our entry/exit point. After we pull into the bar, and as soon as a chin over the bar has been achieved, we must then push ourselves back out and away from the bar and back into this entry/exit point, reverting back to our hollow position. By doing so, this will re-establish the kipping swing and allow for efficient, high repetitions. Okay, some common faults here. First one, dropping or not pushing away. As we've said previously, as soon as a chin over the bar has been achieved, we need to push back away from the bar into our hollow position. If we don't do this, we're going to struggle to maintain momentum and we're going to struggle to cycle the reps. Number two, not opening the hips. This is one for all the upper body dominant athletes. Our kipping movements need to be core to extremity, so hips and outwards. Bigger muscle groups leading the way. Our little biceps, as big as they may be, are not going to overpower our hips. So make sure we use our hips and use our hips first. And pulling up as opposed to pulling in. As we can see with the kipping pull-up, we're actually getting into a position more akin to a horizontal row. So continue to work on your pull-up strength. Don't neglect your horizontal rows.